Apa sih, Tis? Malas.
Too little. Failed to send you. Too little. Your end approaches. That paradise, savor it for me. Failed to send you. Failed to send you. That paradise may savor it for me. Failed to send you. That paradise, savor it for me. I will dispatch you. The fight is set. Nothing major. Your end approaches.
Lend me your strength.
I'll see you off. Nothing bloom.
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
Failed to send you.
Ready for dinner.
A blade no. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
That paradise, savor it for me.
Troubles.
Nothing failed to send you.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Failed to send you.
This battle is Lend me your strength. Nowhere to troubles. Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
The fight is set. Bloom. Fail to send you. The dead return! Savor it for me.
Lend me your strength.
Receive divinity. The dead return!
Blade of moonlight.
Failed to send you. I underestimated you.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Savor it for me. Bloom. Failed to send you. Nothing. Receive divinity. Too little. The dead return!
Try harder. Lend me your strength.
Your end approaches. Bloom.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Failed to send you. Savor it for me.
In lunar flame. Lend me your strength.
The dead return!
Blade of moonlight. Lend me your strength.
Failed to send you.
In lunar flame.
Receive divinity.
Lend me your strength.
The fight is set. Bloom. Repay. The dead return!
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Savor it for me. Nothing major.
Troublesome.
Too little. Receive divinity.
Lend me your strength.
Your end approaches. Bloom. Repay. The dead return!
Troublesome.
Failed to send you.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Savor it for me.
Lend me your strength.
Receive divinity.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Fail to send you. Savor it for me.
Blade of Moonlight.
The dead return!
Fail to send you. Too little.
Try harder.
Bloom.
Lend me your strength.
The fight is set.
I'll see you.
Fail to send you.
Troublesome.
That paradox. Savor it for me.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Blade of Moonlight. In lunar flame.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
You'll pay for that.
You chose to.
Fail to send you.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
I underestimated you. I'll see you.
Time. Fail to send you. Savor it for me.
Bloom.
Too little.
Nothing major. The dead return!
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. In lunar flame.
Your end approaches.
Lend me your strength.
Savor it for me.
Receive divinity.
Blade of Moonlight.
Fail to send you.
The dead return!
Fail to send you.
In lunar flame. Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Savor it for me.
It worked. It worked. Where there are people, there is noise.
Abacus's book.
This battle is unavoidable.
You chose the wrong.
Your end approaches.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Stand down.
What was that?
The moon shines on the truth.
What was that?
Hey, but, huh? Let's go to his room and Don Hung, Bronya just sent...
Yes,
Then why didn't you reply?
I'm sorry.
Don, I'm the one who should be sorry.
It's great to...
Okay. He won't budge, huh? Pity. He's gonna miss... I know. If only... at his age, why don't we go ask Himeko to tag a... You've been on the express...
Hey, March. That's a big smile on your face.
Himeko! There's a celebration coming up on Eurillo 6, organized by the Supreme Guardian, and we're invited to go take in the sights and sounds. Don Hung won't be going anywhere for a while. He's still resting up, so wanna come with us? I mean, considering how you helped us out with Cocolia, I'm sure Bronya would be happy to see you.
Ah, so that explains the grin. You're excited about the celebration. Thanks for the invite, but I'm afraid my hands are full right now. Please send my regards to the Supreme Guardian. Make the most of the festivities. You've earned it. You two and Don Hung did help save Eurillo 6 after all. I'll be sure to join you guys next time.
Navigators really do have their plates full, huh? Seems like it's just you and me this time. Let me go pack some stuff for the trip first. Come and find me.
We made a choice, go fight against your fate. They will come with the blade. They will wake up the despondent crowd in storming.
So, what do you think about my new dress? It's pretty neat. It's been sitting in my wardrobe collecting dust for far too long, but now I finally got the chance to wear it. This kind of event doesn't come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion? You're not really gonna wear that same old outfit, are you? Let's just pretend I never said anything. As long as one of us is making an effort. Pajamas, hot water. Wow, that was fast. You do seem to travel light. I was just taking a look at Mr. Yang's records, and it seems like Eurillo 6's average temperature has warmed up quite a bit. It's much... I wouldn't call it livable just yet. Ready to go?
Galabar. 700 years. It's never too late to pick up the tab.
Brr! How do people living in all this snow celebrate anything? Oh, one thing's for sure, though. Where there's a celebration... Oh, wait a sec. That person over there. That doesn't all in black. That's what I'd like to know. There's only one way to find... Hi! Do you work for the Interastral Pe...
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns. Want me to take them out?
Take us out?
Take them out? Just hang tight for a second. Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation.
I'm here on Eurilla 6 for a special business assignment. You'll have to forgive my colleague here. People skills aren't his strong suit. Please don't take it to heart.
Phew! You scared the life out of me! We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for more... Oh, right. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend and fellow passenger.
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I heard that Eurilla 6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely, you two aren't...
Huh? Jeez.
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here. Must be your lucky day, huh, Numby?
Wow, Miss Topaz. You're really young.
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy.
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the Express crew. Oh, Branya moves fast. The crisis is only...
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect. But I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. That's the reason I'm here on Eurilla 6. To meet with her. Miss March, you said you were on your way to Bella...
Don't be sorry. It's not like we're in a rush. Want to come to the city with us? The snow...
Thanks for the concern, but I'll manage. It's my first time on this world. Who knows? Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations. Oh, here's my con...
Wow, I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number. Me too.
You two make a cute...
The universe is huge. Yet, come on, let's head into the city. Wow, there are people everywhere. Are you sure we're in Bellabog? Now, hang on a sec. Isn't that Wallace up ahead?
Norbert, why don't you tell everyone how you were released from selling cultural...
Well... I remember.
Do you think...
Looks like they... Is that pale?
Next, I'll be introducing the Hispelabog's Guess what? Also...
Miss Pale...
Enough.
Sorry. Oh, I never knew Pale. Hey! Thanks!
Heartbeat.
Phew. Say, I think we could go check...
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Bellabog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter. However, objectively speaking, since Bellabog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply be written off. Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Branya! And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurilla 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of...
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz.
Naturally. However, while you're deliberating, My colleagues will need to carry out... I'm sorry our business got in the way of our reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
Is everything alright, Branya? I didn't know Miss Topaz was so... intense. She seemed nice when we met her.
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belobog. I planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent the IPC. There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Psalmworm Festival. Since you've already made her acquaintance, I'm sure you've heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. Though it seems that much of Belobog's history from that time was buried deep beneath the snow. Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Yarilo 6. How the original outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster and chose to leave in large numbers. Among those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corps. They sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible story. So, does that mean Topaz's business here...
Yes.
That's ridiculous! And what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here? If it was...
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280. The IPC deemed that the disaster had caused irreparable damage, and that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from. It wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved that the...
And that's when they sent Topaz...
And... an astronomical amount. I don't even know how to read such a long string of numbers. Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payments were delayed...
Oh, I had no idea things were like this. Yeah, we have to help Branya.
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. But if the records are accurate, and I'm glad you're both here. Now...
Have no fear, Branya. When... I don't think we're at that stage yet. With your silver tongue, I'm...
Thank you so much. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of...
Oh, hey! We might as well just... Okay, got it. We better...
Oh, it's you two again. Oh, did my smart reply function tell you where I was? It's a system. What do you make of this painting? It portrays a certain kind of... it's as if the artist had... Not at all. The express, as I suppose.
Sorry for crashing your art...
No?
Not exactly.
Let's walk and talk. Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But, with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough, so to speak.
Miss Topaz? Branya's...
Oh. You... So, how can I help?
We,
Yours, I understand. However, you must understand that debt collection is a big... I appreciate each case has its difficulties. But if I treated every late debtor as... The Strategic Investment Department is well-versed in handling such situations, but Hero 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid milder Oops! Almost gave away trade secrets. The exhibits here are pretty ordinary. I estimate they're
So you're basically saying the Belabogians must pay off their ancestors' debt.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
I'm not sure it's as poetic as that.
Wow! Look! Is that little critter native to Hero 6? It's so... I absolutely adore them. Have you guys... come to think of it,
So, Miss Toprania invested so much just to make this world a little better. And now, if...
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? No matter what solutions we propose, we will always take the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Otherwise, we'd be no different from the...
So you're saying there's...
Don't worry yourself too much. But, to answer your question directly, it'd take a miracle. I'll complete the Hero 6 project.
This isn't going as planned.
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. What? Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is after me.
So, what now? You sure? I guess Miss Topaz... All these... Did someone send you a message? Huh? Seriously? I guess
Where there are people, there is noise.
Zila!
Hey! Am I glad to see you two here? It's bad. Really bad. Nobody's been seriously hurt. But if you see those two in black, they've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting any... What's the matter?
What's going on in...
A few miners made it out earlier. They look pretty These uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation. Whatever that means. All I know is that... Who?
We were just talking...
The person you're talking about. Potad. Hey, you two!
You guys... what?
You two were talking to the director?
So it's... do you even know who you're...
I can't let you pass. My team...
Team leader?
Shut up!
No need to waste our breath on this.
The fight is set. I failed to send you. Too little. That paradise, savor it for me.
That's it.
7...
Let's... Ready for action? Let's get moving.
Hello. It's Mr. Svarog, isn't it?
Hello.
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat.
Clara.
Huh?
She is not to gas. Go, Clara. Everything.
So, it seems my source was right. Who would have thought that such a strong...
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corps.
Straight to the point. Eurillo 6. Our robots, no one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor... I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurillo 6 can generate value. In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests, undefined. Analysis failed.
That's simple. I'll show you.
This is...
Source code. Or to be more precise, I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last... I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automaton. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. But first, I need a...
I understand. Your long-term, what are your intentions for the people currently?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make them accept it.
I understand.
Oh, so you're...
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range. But my emotional analysis, additionally, calculations indicate a 96.4% probability of compliance through force if I refuse to cooperate.
Your calculation. Here's to our future cooperation.
All the miners...
Well, this...
Hey, check it...
What?
The IP... Sounds like you two are getting along. Seriously?
Look, you got...
Looks like they want to find their map.
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Hey, I'm talking to you.
I really...
This pl- I underestimated you.
You impede me. The fight is set.
You'll pay for that. Lend me your strength.
Step. Blade of moonlight.
I'll see. Receive divinity. Unnecessary. Failed to send you.
Do not concern yourself with the outcome.
Uh-huh. Looks like Numpy's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
Look! That's...
We'll see.
Huh? Where'd Numby go?
The moonshine.
Wow. For something so short and stubby, they're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going. Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
All local. The IPC...
Don't lie to us! You seized them. I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences.
And who might you be? You have quite the attitude. This is our jurisdiction. You know, Topaz, it doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to any cases where debtors fail to repay within the set time frame.
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in your favor, don't you think?
Don't blame me.
Savior, didn't you claim the IPC?
If I knew things were gonna get... Anyway...
Try harder. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Time to change tactics. Lend me your strength.
That paradise may be a... Savor it for me.
Bloom. Repay.
Your end approaches. Failed to send you.
I underestimated you.
Later, Moonlight. Ready for death.
You chose the...
You impede me.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Failed to send you. That paradise may be savor it in my place.
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Phantilia. Did you really think...
Darn it.
Sir, we've just received word.
Director,
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%!
60%? We're done for! Attention all personnel! Evacuate the mine immediately! Erase all traces of your presence!
So...
Yeah, so, who is this Topaz?
It's a...
Why did this mess have to happen?
Oh, looks like we've got a message. I get the feeling... Are you coming with us?
Go on without me. Branya messaged you, which means...
Got it, Zila. Come on, to Klipoth.
These guys don't look like thieves.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further, Miss Topaz.
Belobog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. See you later, Captain.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy running all over the city.
That's what friends are for, Branya. You don't sound like yourself. Is something wrong?
I'm fine. I haven't rested in a while. There's just too much happening all at once. Perhaps, but the IPC won't wait for me to catch up. They're moving quickly. Belobog is crawling with their agents. All they talk about is asset evaluation. The silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry. Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz again? We're curious to know what solution she has in mind.
That's the reason I asked for you to come here. I need your advice. Look.
It's...
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached. Please, take a look at the contents, and then tell me your thoughts.
Miss Branya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story with you from my own life. In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, I was born on a small, unremarkable planet at the edge of the galaxy, a place whose name is known only to the native inhabitants. My home planet was extremely resource poor. To survive, people worked laboriously, manufacturing products for other civilizations in the galaxy, mostly in chemical or heavy industries. Given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall the exact moment when it happened, but people started wearing respirators just to walk down the street. All you could hear were the wheezing coughs of the people, day and night. My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority who stayed could only struggle on amidst sewage, acid rain, and dust, waiting for the end. Finally, one fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. They had the technology to repair our planet's damaged environment. In return for their help, they asked for just one thing: that all inhabitants sign a contract which would make them employees of the IPC. 2 years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared, and people began to take off their masks. After 3 years, vegetation and trees began to grow and thrive again. After 5 years, many animals, previously on the brink of extinction, reappeared. When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I witnessed the changes that took place on my home world, and was determined to bring the same changes to many other worlds in the galaxy that were experiencing the same plight. I am writing to you, Miss Branya, with the genuine desire to express something important. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, there are things of much greater value, such as survival. How many generations of Belabogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that every future Guardian will be as prudent and enlightened as you? How can you guarantee that a disaster such as the Stellaron crisis will not descend upon Belobog yet again? I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, all of Belobog's debts will be forgiven. In addition, the IPC will set up a special team to support the reconstruction of Urilo 6. I can understand that for you, this is an extremely difficult decision, because you, and you alone, will bear the fate of all Belobogians. But because of this, I believe that you will make the right decision. A decision that will truly benefit your people.
Her words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
I agree. But it struck me as an honest letter. I found the contents quite moving. It's hard to imagine she'd write something like this just to deceive me. In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extremely difficult decision. This planet's fate, the civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands. This definitely can't, and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone. That thought has crossed my mind. It comes.
Right. I don't think it's fair for you.
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. I wanted to put it to a vote, and let all the citizens of both the I'll convene the Klapoth Fort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter. The people of Belobog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts. Yes, we need to move fast.
We've got your back. We failed to—
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
All right. If we want to make an informed decision, we need to hear from both the
Careful now.
We meet again. Uh-oh. Sounds serious. Really? I wish it were. We don't have much Wait. Okay, if it were up to me... I've looked at something that's assumed if the IP building a better world... I see. Thanks for your
Well, look. Uh-oh, something. What?
Serval.
It's okay.
What?
Surprised? Signing this contract would mean we no longer have to worry about surviving. As for working, you know, I've always...
I see. Thanks for your
Is that the Trailblazer? It's been pretty Do you need my opinion? So that's who the Madam Guardian...
We're here to gather...
Why, I'd refuse to... Just look at them. Faced with this, so you must warn them...
A soldier, thanks for your Did we miss anyone in the... From what I've gathered, it seems like...
Where there are people, there is noise.
What brings you two to the... Seems a little out.
No stress.
I've thought about it, and I won't deny the offer on the table is a very... Even so, a quote I read back in school came to me just now. Living in the underworld...
Wow, another vote for...
But let me get... Well... I see. That's a...
Mr.
Want to hear... If this... Have you considered the opposite? What about if we refuse? The reconstruction plan already... What worries me the most is how Lady Bronya will handle the backlash.
I guess I never looked at it from... Thank you for your thoughts, Mr. Oleg.
March.
Hey there,
Mr.
What?
I'm not
What now? True.
Huh?
It's alright, Clara.
Because when I was... Everyone has different dreams. If we accept just taking away people's...
You're right. Oh, just the thanks, Clara. All that running around is so... The votes are completely even. Oh, right! She's probably still...
Back so soon? Any news? Are you feeling all right? I can tell from your tone that this isn't gonna be a light... I think I get it.
Yeah, you didn't think that...
Right.
As it stands, the...
In that case...
What?
I've thought about it. No matter the choice she makes, she has far greater foresight than I do. I'll respect whatever...
Understood, Zila. It's times like these that'll...
Right. If she asks you, just let her know my...
Well, it's... Right? The time...
Where there are people, there is noise.
Whoa, the fort's packed! I've never seen this many people here before. Oh, jeez, I can barely even hear myself think.
We're doomed!
March, you're back. So?
We talked to people in...
What was Zila's... I should have known.
Did you come to a conclusion?
It's pretty much the same situation here. The time has come to make a decision.
Enough! All of you! I know what to do.
Wait! I have something to say to the Supreme Guardian.
But... aren't you?
Himeko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
It's the...
Miss Himeko, from the Astral Express? If we had known of your arrival beforehand, the architects would have given you a proper welcome.
I understand, Miss Rania. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the relevant intel. I hesitate to call it a solution. It is my hope that with this information, you will be better equipped as the...
Information?
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, but there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the IPC's terms have been saved.
You mean...
Performing ecological reconstruction on a planet carries inevitable risks. According to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of worlds using the IPC's technology is 63%.
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comforting.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success rate of projects personally handled by Topaz is above 80. I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities, to light. I think it's only fair. Ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I understand. Thank you, Missy. Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble. As a...
Now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore. I think you're making the right choice, Bronya.
Astro friends, I have an idea, but for it to work, I'll need everyone's cooperation. I need some time to rally all the residents in the city, and then I'll meet with Topaz again. Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And if the IPC is still trying to take over Belobog's assets, I ask that you do everything in your power to stop them.
Don't worry. Leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy dealing with her, but these two will help me get the job done.
Belobog's future is not for sale. And we'll never forget the friends who stood by us in our time of need. Not once, but twice. Stay safe, everyone.
Shepard, here we go again.
Where there are people, there is noise.
The Supreme Guardian has briefed me on the situation. Ready to enter Rivet Town? Keep your guards up.
Destination reached.
Well, would you look at that? Huh. I never would have guessed it'd be here. But I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is completely surrounded by mountains. Surely they can't be.
Affirmative. The weapons are concealed within the towering rock formations.
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton factory. It was right under our noses all along. Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden here from the very beginning? That means the architects of Eurillo 6 never used them in their fight against the Legion.
Correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge for activating these weapons. The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Rand, were human.
I see. The stories about this world are truly captivating.
I would like to ask you a question, Topaz.
You're awful polite for a big robot. Ask. Don't be shy.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you convinced of this conclusion beyond any doubt?
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with a Stellaron is doomed. On the surface, things may appear to be getting better since the Astral Express lent a helping hand. But sooner or later, the underlying problems will resurface. A looming crisis can often lie hidden beneath...
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have any thoughts on the matter?
Emotional readings indicate that your response is sincere and accurate. That is all I wish to confirm regarding this matter. While my opinion on the future of this planet may differ from yours, it ultimately holds no weight. I am merely a tool, not a decision-maker.
Huh. If only my colleagues had the same self-awareness as you. Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing to do.
Topaz disappeared after leaving Rivet Town.
The IPC soldiers are well equipped.
You're right, Miss Himiko. We'll be using the
automaton.
I'll explain later.
Look, down there.
Keep noise to a minimum. It's time to deploy the... Are you ready? Remember.
Oh, wow! We wiped them all out in a single explosion! That's what you call efficiency!
It's a shame we had to resort to this method. But we have...
I've seen standard issue...
Correct. Hopefully the automaton... Are you ready? Remember.
Woohoo! The coast is clear!
To be honest, I didn't think it would be so powerful. This is the road that...
Let's find...
This time... Mr. Svarog?
Greetings, outsiders. System functions. Such a result, Topaz is ahead. She had the meat from her perspective. The only way to preserve Belobog is by incorporating it into the IPC. While I do not agree, while it is unlikely, I still encourage...
Unlikely potential?
Don't worry, March. The Express never pursues conflict as a first means. But if it comes down...
Himiko's right. Why would Topaz come here? Is she looking for something?
It's possible. Many mysteries lurk beneath the surface of this world.
Oh, hey there, Slowpokes. I was starting to think you weren't gonna show up. This lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Oh, wow! I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himiko. Some of my colleagues dream about meeting you. Of course! The Nameless have quite the reputation. Your fault.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along. Topaz, based on your greeting...
Of course! The deadline has already passed, but Bronya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board of directors, but standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Miss Himeko, sorry for
We needn't waste our time, March. She made her decision 10 minutes ago.
There's no fooling the Astral Express. You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong. However, to keep things moving forward, there's usually only one solution.
Huh? What do you mean?
My superiors have granted me the approval I need. I wish. So many eager faces. Approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express.
The best kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Numby. Projects under my wing have no room for error.
This battle is unavoidable. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
A blade knows no mercy.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
The fight is set.
Receive divinity.
Unnecessary.
Stand down.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
I will fail to send you. That paradise may savor it for me.
Lend me your strength.
Tedious. All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Let's...
Fail to send you.
Bloom. You chose the...
Nowhere to run.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
A blade knows no mercy.
Kill me.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Your end approaches. Too little. Fail to send you. That paradise, savor it for me. Unnecessary.
Repay.
Stand.
You'll pay for that.
Nothing major. I'll see you.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Blade of moonlight. Blade fodder.
Incredible. No wonder the Astral Express is so highly regarded. Finished warming up? Now it's my turn.
Stop! All of you, put down your weapons.
Bronya! You're here just in time. Things were about to get out of control.
Supreme Guardian. I was starting to wonder whether you'd left the Express crew to fend for themselves.
I would never do such a thing.
More important than this?
Yes. I think you'll understand the significance once you see it. In short, I need you to help us evaluate our current progress.
Help you? That's interesting.
I have read your letter word for word, Miss Topaz. And your childhood experiences truly touched me. Your hometown once experienced a similar catastrophe to Yarillo 6. It's because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite all that's happened, I hope we can still find common ground through peaceful means.
I have to admit, talking to you is always such a pleasure. I apologize for my behavior just now. I admire your determination, seeing as we've come this far.
I understand. That's why I've been taking things one step at a time. Members of the Express, will need...
What a dismal sight. This district. Have you been here before?
Yes. This is where we put an end to it all.
And then began again.
That's right. Kyle, sorry for the
The path ahead is...
Excellent. Let's go.
What is this place? We've never been here before, right?
We've only recently discovered this domain. Let's keep moving forward. Look. The people of Belobog have not given up. I just want to give them a chance. Do you two recognize that broken down machine over there? I thought you might. Miss Topaz, I know you've done a lot of research into Belobog.
Not at all. Which is why I find it so incredible.
I may know the reason why. The engine of creation was constructed solely by the people of Belobog, without any external assistance. The project was led by the first Supreme Guardian, Alyssa Rand, while word...
So what you're saying is... the engine...
Yes, but not entirely. The engine of creation was commissioned for combat shortly after its completion, and played a significant role in the battles against the Legion. But Alyssa Rand had a long-term vision, one that nobody anticipated. For a long time, this feat of engineering was codenamed the Geological Reconstruction Unit. It was actually given a much grander purpose: to help the Belobogians rebuild their homeland and restore their world to its former glory, after driving away all those who threatened it.
Remarkable. A vision that would transcend both time and generations of Belobogians. Madame Rand was truly an inspiring leader. Not to take away from the Supreme Guardian in front of me. She's quite...
Thank you. But I didn't really do anything. All I did was bring the people of Belobog together and make them aware that our hard-earned freedom was under immense threat once again. If we want to preserve this freedom, we must... The outcome of our mobilization speaks for itself.
I must say, I'll fight for this opportunity for you, Bronya. My world never had a resolute leader.
Then, are you willing to retract your previous decision? As for the dead?
Unfortunately, the acquisition of Eurillo 6 is a strategic decision that's been... Unless...
Don't worry, Miss Topaz. Myself and all of the Nameless aboard...
Fantastic. That might just work. I'll handle it.
Miss Topaz.
Don't worry, it's not... If that's what they want to...
Thank you so...
Rift. Oh, sure thing.
Well, you all need Miss Topaz.
It's been great getting to know you.
Where there are people, there is noise.
I've been wondering, how did you figure out what was happening here on Belobog, Himeko?
Well, you know, keeping an eye on the crew is just another part of a navigator's job.
March was looking forward. I never thought this trip would be so...
In light of the events that have transpired, we will be taking the Your rank will be demoted from P45 to P44 with corresponding adjustment to your basic salary. All bonuses, you will need to submit an additional report regarding this incident to Diamond. If you have any objections to this penalty... Understood. If there are no further remarks...
You only got demoted one rank? Phew! Ugh, this voice...
Aventurine, why are you...
Hey, what's with the hostility? It's not like I'm your boss. Oh, wait.
Can I help you?
Oh, nothing important. Just checking in on you. In our line of work, having a kind heart can be more of a liability than an
Anything else?
Wait, hold on a minute. Don't hang up, I get it. While you were enjoying your playtime on Eurillo 6, Diamond was busy taking care of the head honcho of the building material... That's right. Diamond's been a great help to both of us. Since you get the point, let's get down to business. I'm currently at Pier Point. There's a major deal...
Huh. And what prompted the...
Penacony.
What?
That's right.
Hold on a minute. Diamond picked you for this project? I was expecting someone like... Oh.
Honestly, who knows? The family has some pretty questionable characters. If you ask me, But as we both know, the IPC does more than just business deals. Guess it's my time to shine.
I'll get back to you later. I hope I made the right decision this time. The snow is mesmerizing.
come around and have a look.
Uh-huh. Oh, really? Just print. Oh, see. I mean, awesome. It's at the rivet. That uniform.
I knew. Come on!
That's right.
Oh, I can't. No. I swear, there's no time to wait.
Ah, the atmosphere here is so different now. It's so lively.
So you guys have been here before? The corporation recently saw the potential in Eurillo 6 and decided to renovate this whole... Take a look. This is where the Interastral Tournament... The Ethereum Wars Gaming Association...
Good.
Is that... Mr. Giovanni, is that...
Wilder! I was just one. And you brought along a handsome gentleman and a beaut. If I'm not mistaken, you're the Trailblazers, right? So, I presume you two...
Oh, psst.
Just as I expected. You're exactly as they say in the rumors. My name is Giovanni Di Giorgio de Epsilon, a humble private trader from Epsilon and the sole sponsor. If there's anything I can do for you...
Thanks for introducing yourself. You seem like a pretty important person.
How humorous. As much as now, let me answer. And as this, furthermore, if you'd be...
Oh, weird, but he seems friendly. No, is
That's a good one.
Pleasure to meet.
I believe Wilder... Miss, don't worry. Feel free to ask me about the
Actually, you've been explaining a lot about the venue.
Why, of course, not a...
Hey, twerp! Hand over that coin.
Oh, you little brat! Who's...
Hey, that's enough. Picking on a kid, are we?
Outworlder lady?
Don't sweat it. Leave.
I say, my IPC friends, I can see how captivated you are by that coin. Am I right in assuming that you're also Ethereum?
Where did that mask...
Exactly! What I'm getting at is this. Since you're both players... But instead of this young boy, if they lose, the coin will naturally become yours. And you can do... But if you lose, I would kindly ask that you gracefully accept defeat and... Let's all agree...
Mr. Giovanni's right. Now's our chance to check out this game and see if it lives up to the hype.
Here are a few beginner-level ether spirits for you. If you have trouble handling these beginner spirits, it might indicate that this game isn't the best choice for you.
You've got some nerve.
You're in for a rude awakening. Prepare...
Here's a taste of our full strength.
We sure showed those troublemakers.
Thanks, Miss Mark.
Here we go. So, Eric.
I don't know.
Based on the appearance of the coin alone, it's difficult to discern. And didn't they mention something?
Yeah, they mentioned.
Oh, I know. They said they were members of Miss Topaz's support squad.
Huh?
I think there must be some kind of misunderstanding.
I suppose that means this coin doesn't belong to Miss Topaz.
Indeed. There is no information on the ether coin that could help us trace it back to its owner.
I think it'd be... I have no... I bet you guys can...
I see.
I have no...
It's settled.
He just...
Oh, no need to, Now, I see...
you're right! It's...
A warped...
Huh? What do we do?
Don't worry, Ms. Martin. I must say, though, this one is a bit peculiar. According to their programming, ethers...
Huh? So what
I see. It would be best to report this issue to the
but wouldn't... no way! Awesome! Alrighty then. I'll lend you an... that's... it's up to you. Look! They're Alrighty then. Of course, it'd be even better...
Well, isn't this a delightful turn of events? This is the...
It seems kind... Have you got the... Pretty
To participate, please excuse... I wish you all...
Okay, let's head towards the... This is it! I just... Ready? Can't wait! Hey, look! It's Mr. Giovanni! Mr. Giovanni!
You two move fast. Oh, great question. Am I correct? In case collecting... Since you're...
Oh,
it'd be my... I will give you... There happens... It looks like you... I strongly suggest...
Better gather more rope.
Impressed?
Yikes!
Me saw, that's it. Now you can use your...
Hey, everyone's here.
Serval! It's great to see you.
Behold. Huh?
I guess it's...
Good to see you.
Huh, yeah.
I gotta say,
I wish you'd...
So...
Total...
Should we...
Since you're...
No problem.
Just pop the puzzle...
Experience...
You see? Sir, you'll find...
But don't...
Of course. Brace?
Yikes! Yeah! I hope we haven't just jinxed... There are 3 thermic...
Please
Thank you. Let's get... take a look! There's...
Looks good.
Whoa, it actually works! Alright, this one's done! Let's go find the next lamp! Serious? Why don't we try... it's done. Come on, let's go find the next one. Isn't this? There must be another lamp. Maybe we could try making this gear bridge rotate. Woohoo! It's time to show.
It's the trick.
Oh. We're pathetic.
Well then.
The essence of turn-based games lies in the numbers. So you better get ready to witness the precision of my calculations.
Things are heating up!
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Time to channel some rockstar energy!
Here stands the Silvermane Guard. Just give it up! Just give it up!
Now that will...
How did you Yeah.
Here, take it.
I have something...
Look how...
A warp but it's Serval.
Sorry,
I see. They're just too precious. And they're counting on you for protection. Take them with you and snatch the championship. Thanks, Paola. We'll do our best.
Speaking of champions, have you heard the story of the mysterious elite player?
Yeah. Giovanni. Oh, in any...
Remember.
Now that... Great minds...
Someone there. I see you.
Just give it up!
Let me see. But, I mean, it's not... Oh, great!
Danger.
It's time. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Will of preservation! Ta! Hit! Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward! Lance a hit. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! I'm on guard. Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward! Not a scratch. Will of preservation! We need a strategy. Ha!
Merciful Medicus!
Stay hit! Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
Secret of the saints. A puny existence.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Not a scratch.
A miracle. Immortality means forever.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Secret of the saints. How insignificant.
I'm on guard.
A miracle.
Not a scratch. Lance not a scratch.
Puny existence. Secret of the saints. How insignificant.
Not a scratch.
A miracle.
I'm on.
Merciful Medicus.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Lance at the ready. Not a scratch.
Secret of the saints. A puny existence. A miracle.
I'm on.
Immortality means forever.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Will of preservation! Hit! Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward! Not a scratch. Lance that! Not a scratch. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Not a scratch. Not a scratch. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Not a scratch. Lance at the hit. Hit. Not a scratch. Lance at the red. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! I'm okay. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! I'm okay. Lance that. I'm on guard. Not a scratch. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Not a scratch. Lands at the ready. Not a scratch. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Will of preservation! I'm on guard. Not a scratch. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Not a scratch. Not a scratch. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Not a scratch. Not a scratch. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Not a scratch. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Lance at the hit. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Not a scratch. Not a scratch. Not a scratch. I'm on guard. Not a scratch. Not a scratch. Lance attack. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! I'm on guard. Not a scratch. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Not a scratch. Not a scratch. Not a scratch. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Not a scratch. Not a scratch. Not a scratch. I'm on guard. Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Lance at the ready.
You chose the Receive Divinity. I will...
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
The moon shines on the truth.
I'll see you off. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Unworthy. Blade of moonlight.
Your end approaches.
Receive divinity.
Unnecessary.
Repay.
Fail to... Thank you. Savor it for me.
Bloom.
Thanks a lot.
You chose the... Ha!
Here!
The fight is set.
You can't run!
I'll see you off.
Unnecessary.
Repay.
Blade of Moonlight.
Failed to send you.
Try that again.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
You chose... Ha! Let's settle this.
My turn. Here.
A blade, your end approaches. Too little.
You can't run.
I'll see you off. Ha!
Tedious. Blade of Moonlight.
Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see.
Freeze. Freeze.
Repay. You chose...
My turn. Phew.
The fight is set.
Try that again.
I'll see you. Ha!
Stand. Blade of Moonlight.
I will dispatch you. Failed to send you.
crush now or
The moon
crush
shines
later?
on the tree.
Freeze!
Don't get complacent.
Tough luck running into here!
Blade of moon.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move!
Your end approaches. Savor it for me.
Bloom.
Fail to stand you.
Your life's Reaper!
You can't run!
Let's settle this.
Ready for time.
Entangle!
Fail to stand you.
Grasp of nature!
You chose the wrong enemy. Repay.
The dead return! Savor it for me.
Here!
Punish me! Of immortality!
Try that again!
Fail to stand you.
Bloom.
Mind and Reaper!
You can't run! Phew! Watch this awesome move!
Fail to stand you.
Our root!
Nothing major.
Grasp of nature!
Try that again!
Receive divinity. Bloom.
The dead return!
Here!
In lunar flame.
The fight is set. Savor it for me.
Entangle!
You can't run!
Mind and veins!
Phew! Watch this awesome move!
Fail to stand you.
Receive divinity.
Punish me! The honesty! Of immortality!
You can't run!
Bloom.
Blade of moon.
The dead return! Fail to stand you.
Our roots run deep! Grasp of nature! Your lifespan ends
Nothing major.
Reaper!
I don't want to be alone.
It cannot
Come to pass.
fail to stand you. Savor it for me.
Mind and veins! Of immortality!
In lunar flame. Blade of moon.
Entangle!
Try harder.